Okay, so this is first fair test run. Let's see how we go. Check that back light actually. Yep, that's fine. New bulb in the back light, it's okay. Well, it's nice and smooth so far. So far so good, feeling nice and smooth. Bearing in mind this bike's not been out on the road since early October, just in mirrors as well. So it's been a wee while since it's had a run. It's been switched on and off once or twice just for the testing the headlights and the range light and things, but apart from that it's been left in peace. And it's been pretty cold even inside the bike store. There's obviously no heating in that, so it's cold here again today, but although there's bits of ice on the pavement, the roads are pretty clear, so I'm just going to take it round a main road, circular route, and just to get a feel for it, see how things are doing. Obviously, technically I shouldn't be doing this because the bike doesn't have a valid MOT, but I ain't handing it into the MOT place without a test run first. So that's why we're going to take a short route and come back again. And then hopefully we can get booked up and see about getting an MOT. Some dog just noticed me and gone berserk. They don't tend to like the zoomer very much, dogs. I don't know what it is. We're just going to give it a wee run, see how it's doing, and then have another look at the back wheel. Oh, there's my phone going now. I know how that'll be. So far so good, the back wheel's not passing in front of me or anything. I'll just check I've got the brakes set right as well. Yeah, they're nice and responsive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, it's fine. I'm just pressed the stop button. So far so good. Come on. There we go. Gonna take everything nice and slow. You never know in case there's any bits of black ice lying about anywhere. Shouldn't be. Just in case. I remember I hit black ice once on the PCX. That wasn't a very nice experience. Thankfully I was going very slowly around a corner on an empty road and went flying. Yet again, so far so good. That road's supposed to be closed over there. I think some members of the public have decided to reopen it. Because it's one of these silly road closures the council put up to help with cyclists and things. Of course it doesn't do anything at all, it just causes more traffic congestion. So somebody's actually opened that today and taken the barriers away. I have a feeling they'll be back before long. Da 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 da. You can see, nice sunny day here. So once we get this test run out of the way, and assuming everything looks okay, the Honda dealership in Edinburgh reopened yesterday. Now it's reopened in a social distance sense. You can't just rock up anymore and have a look at their clothing or have a look at their bikes or anything, unfortunately. But the website did say the workshop was open, and if the workshop's open, then presumably MOTs are back on. Just going to head up Easter Road here. Here, as I say, stick to the main roads, just because it is a little bit frosty still. In the old days I wouldn't have bothered me much, but my bones don't take to being thrown off a bike quite so much as they used to. Go on then, you're going, you're bigger than me. Whoa, that sun's bright. Visor down. Normally I'd probably cut off and just go back down Leith Walk and round, but Leith Walk is still closed off to traffic, partially because of the tram works, which drag on and on and on, and will drag on for a while yet. Whoa, that sun's bright. Oh, we've got roadworks here too. Haha, wonderful. The headlights, I've not put the LED headlights in yet. I've just put standard halogen lights in for the MOT purposes, just in case there's something they don't like about the brightness or whatever of the LED. Where are we going here? There we go. So they're actually quite bright though. Osram halogen lights, not bad at all. Edinburgh is, as is the whole of mainland Scotland, and I think Skye is the only other place, is back in full lockdown. So I'm now off work, I would imagine all of January, probably February, or most of it anyway. Which gives me time to tinker about, of course, with this bike and other things. In the UK and Scotland we get paid 80% of our wages on the government's furlough scheme, so as long as I don't go mad then I don't have to worry about, and frankly as there's nothing there's nothing for me to spend. It shows how out of practice I am here. Right, where's this guy going? Don't know where he's going. As there's nothing for me to actually spend any money on really, saving 20% is not a problem. Bike's still getting nicely up to speed, which obviously means the iMap's fine. The new, what do you call it? The maps we put in. Right, come on, missus, go round there. That's it. It's working good. Yeah. Right, go on, we need these lights to change. The glasses are steaming up here. So much for the anti-fog. Anti-fog isn't working too well. There we go. There. Well, I have to say, halfway around, quite pleased so far. Seems to be okay. Actually, is that my... Actually, it's not my... I beg your pardon, it's not my glasses steaming up, it's the sun visor. So we'll lift that up, I can see properly now. So assuming we don't go back and we notice anything we shouldn't in this, then hopefully we can look at getting this booked into an MOT. The only slight problem I've got is it's not a time of year you want to be doing an MOT, because if I book one in advance and wake up that morning and there's thick snow and ice all over the ground, I don't really fancy taking it in much, but hey ho, you just got to roll the dice, I suppose, and see what happens. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I can't imagine it's a time of year that many people are looking to get MOTs done. So with a bit of luck, I won't have a problem. There's a lot of roadworks this way before Christmas. I don't know if they're still here. First time I've been round this way in a long time. The bus doesn't take me here, of course, now. The bus home from work, as I want not to zoomering, takes a different route. Ah, no, roadworks look clear, that's good. It's nice to be back out on it again. I do miss my little bike. Although not, frankly, in the weather we've had recently, I've been quite happy to get the bus. But yeah, nice to be back out, go for a wee spin. Nice and quiet along here, so that's good. So yeah, all the things that failed on the MOT should now be corrected. The back wheel doesn't wobble anymore. The brake light, which was an LED I put in, which all the LEDs I had passed the original MOT, but this year they didn't, probably because they deteriorated. They were cheap LEDs, so I've replaced the back brake LED. It's working fine. Changed the lamps out in the headlights, adjusted the beam as you've seen in the previous video, and yeah, all good. That should cover all the things that they didn't like. We'll wait and see. Just missed it. A long way of Portobello, Edinburgh Seaside. I'm going there today. Well, from a layman, I can't feel anything wrong. I think the bike feels solid. There's no noises I can hear riding along that shouldn't be. I don't know, it seems alright to me, as a lay mechanic as I am. Very lay. So I'll get back home, upload this video, and yeah, see what the next stage is. I have ordered a new bracket for the centre stand, because the bracket, I noticed when I was doing the work, my bracket is cracked, which is probably why the centre stand's a little bit more wobbly than it should be. A new bracket from David Silver Spares was about 50 quid, so I've ordered that. That's an easy fix when it comes. The centre stand itself is fine, it's just a bracket that attaches it to the base of the bike is cracked and splitting down one side, so we don't want that. But that's just 4 bolts out, new bracket on, 4 bolts back in again. That should be a piece of cake. How long that's going to take, again, it's a back order. I've tried a different company. Last time I tried Bike Parts Honda, and although obviously they got the parts to me, the communication wasn't great, and it took a while. Now, I mean, I can probably allow for that with COVID and Christmas and everything else. So this time I tried David Silver Spares, who I have used before and who were very good last time. So it's interesting to see how quickly they can get it to me. Yeah, again, I can only say that the iMap does wonders at getting the bike up to speed. It's really good. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's a pothole and a half, so we survived that one alright. Comfortably up to 36 and more to give, so the bike is feeling good, going well. Well, we'll see if a 50cc with my weight on it, together with clothing and chains and everything else, anything up around the 40 mark is pretty good going. I'm happy with that. It does everything I need it to do. going to pull out there. No, you're not. Good. Right, so I'm just going to turn into my street coming up here, so thanks for coming along guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'll keep you updated on what the next developments are, and we'll try and get an MOT booked if everything's okay and take it from there. Okay, thanks as always, all the best now.